YouTube. Oh, it's freezing here. So why not do a quick workout on the mat? Today it's Barre. I love Barre. I've been taking it for 10 years. I think it's a great complement to Pilates. And what's even better about Barre is that you don't need a darn thing. You just need a chair, something to hold on to, so you can do it at home. Yeah, got my chair, got my mat. Today we're going to be working our butte, all different directions. So for part of the time we're going to be standing, and the other time we'll be down on our mat on all fours. Barre is really hard, and I'm all suited up for warmth, but I'll probably regret that soon. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, go see my other full classes at johannapilates.com. Let's get started. All right, let's do this. I'm a couple steps away from the chair. I'm going to rest my left hand there. I'm going to be in a turned out position with my feet. I'm going to take a little bend in my left leg and extend my right leg out to, I'd say, like a 5 on a clock. If I were a clock, my right hand's going to go on my hip. Point that toe. Let's start lifting that leg and lowering. No big deal. This leg left, make sure it is bent the entire time. I promise you that's going to help. All right, keep going with this. I'm going to turn to the side and show you why you're not lifting that leg very high. You want a posterior pelvic tilt, which in turn, if you do that, the leg won't go very high. It's nice and long. So we want to avoid kind of this right here. We don't want to do that. Back to center. It's not that big of a range of motion, even though what we shouldn't do is kind of funny to watch. On this next one, I want you to hold that leg nice and long, and it's hovering. Small circles. You're just tracing a saucer-sized circle with that toe. So it's not very big. Keeping that bend in that left knee. And I'm still on that 5 on a clock. I'm going to reverse. It's really easy to want to lean over to the chair. Try not to do that. Stay up nice and tall and feel some work happening in my muffin top. And pause. Flex that foot. You're going to bend that knee and extend. Okay, so from my knee all the way up to my hip, my leg isn't moving. I'm just extending that knee and bending still to that 5 on a clock. My foot is flexed. Keep going with this. Let me show you from the side. Bend, trying to get that heel towards the bum, and stretch. Bend, extend. Okay, just caught myself. I want to pull my hips up and under. Keep going. I'm coming back. Remember to have that bend in that left knee. Hold the bend in that knee. Hold it. We're just going to pulse up and up. So we're turned out on that right leg. We're turned out on both legs, Johanna. So you're just pulsing up and up. So small. Keep the bend in the left knee. I'm going to turn to my side and show you. Up and up. So if you bend that left knee a little bit more, you'll be surprised at how you can lift the leg a little higher. Up and up. Keep going. We're almost there. We're going to go to the floor soon. All right. Up and up. Pause. Right hand goes behind the head. Let's pulse that leg back. Like you're stomping maybe my face with your foot because you're over this. Trust me, I am too. Okay, we're up nice and proud. Not leaning over to the chair. Up and up. Stomp that foot back there. One last time, I'm going to come to the side and stomp. Almost as you stomp that foot back there, that right hip bone is going forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Ugh. It doesn't look hard, but it is. We're going to stay on that right side, coming down to all fours. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. If it's uncomfortable to be in this position, come down to your forearms. So I'm going to extend that right leg back and point that toe. Lift that leg and lower. Just lifting and lowering. Okay, so I'm looking slightly ahead of me. And I'm trying to get my spine nice and elongated. Here's the tendency. Sometimes we want to do this and arch that back so we can get that leg higher. Try not to do that. Again, go to that flat back, and you won't be able to lift your leg that high if you do that. But you'll be working the crease of the booty. Yeah, everybody's goal in life. All right, we're moving on to something hard. Next one, hover that leg, flex that foot. Take that left hand behind the head and hold it here. Always an option not to do that. Strong flex in that right foot. Let's just pulse up. So you're lifting that entire leg, working that smiley face on your bum up. So balance challenge here. I'm looking at this smudge of, I don't know, dust on my mat, and I'm keeping my focus on that. Keep going. The arm's gonna go down soon. I'm starting to shake. Pause. Both hands go down. Bend that knee, heel to the butt, and extend that leg long. Okay. Again, from the knee to the hip, that leg is staying absolutely still. It's the extending and bending of the knee. When you extend that leg long, try and push that heel out long behind you. Finding that breath. Hold the knee bent. Hold the knee bent. We're going to lower that knee down to the mat and lift. We'll be coming down to forearms soon, but if you're ready to do that now, just do it. You're maintaining that bend of the knee the whole time and lifting through the bum. Try and get that heel close to your seat. Remember, I don't want to see an arch in the back. Almost flat back to a little bit of roundness. I'm shifting my weight a little bit heavier into my right hand, not leaning to my left. Hold that leg lifted, coming down to your forearms. Keep that leg lifted. Bend that knee as best as you can. Heel to the butt. Let's pulse up. All right, we're almost there. Really get that heel towards your backside. I'm putting a little bit more weight in my right forearm because it's just so easy to lean over to the left. This is it, guys. You're looking slightly ahead of you. Coffee is in sight. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Oh, yuck. Ooh. Let's go to the other side. Okay, I'm coming back up to stand, do my usual adjustments with my pants and shirt. I'm gonna turn the chair around so that I'm facing you still. All right. Other side, which is always hard because the first side's tired. All right. Couple steps away, right hand goes on that chair. Heels together, toes apart. I'm gonna keep a bend in that right knee as I take that left leg out to a 7 on a clock. I can do my math. or read a clock. Can anyone really read a clock anymore? It's kind of worrisome. Okay. Up nice and tall, up and down. I'll stop talking. So you're lifting and lowering, and not that high. Automatically, I'm trying to lean a little bit more over to my left now. I could take my hand away from the chair, but I won't. I'll keep it there for today. I'm going to turn to the side, keep going with this lowering and lifting. We've got that nice posterior pelvic tilt, which means that leg won't lift very high. Up and down. I'm thinking a length to the ceiling and leaning a bit over to my left muffin top. All right, I'm coming back, turning around. Hold. Hold it here. Let's circle that leg around. So small. It ain't this. That looks fun. There's a time and place for that, but not right now. You're just circling around. Let's reverse and circle. This is typical stuff in a barre class. But what's great is you don't need a bar, you just need a chair to do it. Around and around. Almost there, everybody, and pause. Flex that left foot. Bend that left knee and straighten. I feel a really nice stretch in the front of my left thigh here. I'm bending my knee best I can, trying to get that heel towards my butt. Are you bending that right knee? Please do that. So check in with yourself. I'm still at the 7 on a clock. I'm finding my breath. What was I going to say? Chest proud. Yeah, that was it. Have I mentioned how hard it is to talk and do this? All right, well, I'll mention it again. I want you to hold that knee. Hold that knee. Make sure that that right knee is bent. Hold that left knee bent. Let's pulse up and up. Feeling this in my left waistline now. Lean your upper body to the left. Up and up. And can you keep that knee back there? I'm going to go to the side and show you. Tucking my hips under. Up and up. We're almost there. Coming back through center for me. Hold it there. Hold it there. Left hand goes behind the head. Stomp back. I just made sure that my right knee was bent as I stomp back. Find your breath. Relax that upper body. You don't have a death grip on the chair. Last time, keep going. I'm going to turn to the side and show you. Stomp. As I'm stomping back, I feel my left hip bone going forward, forward. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, this is it. Let's come down to all fours. Woo-hoo! Okay. All fours. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. I'm going to extend that left leg straight back and lift and lower. All right, there are no surprises. We're doing the same darn thing on this side. Go to forearms if you need to. Spine's nice and long. I'm looking a little ahead of me, shifting my weight over more to my left hand to square my hips off. We're going to do a few lower and lifts, and then we're going into that balance challenge with that right arm lifted. Hold that leg lifted, flex the foot. Option to take that right hand behind the head, pulse up. How straight can you get that left leg? Get it. You're lifting so small through the bum. You finding that breath? We're not here very long. Yes, you can. 3, 2, hold that leg lifted. Right hand goes down. Bend that left knee. Extend the leg long. Bend and extend. The height of that leg stays the same. When you extend that leg, I want you to think of really elongating that heel to the wall or whatever is behind you. I'm getting tired, in case you were wondering. A few more. Hold the knee bent. Let's lower that knee and lift. Okay. Knee so tightly bent. Heel towards your bum. Down and up. We're going to forearms soon. Go there whenever you want. All right, hold that leg lifted, coming down to those forearms. Flex that foot. Let's go up, stomping the ceiling. Good news, guys, this is it. Give me your best few. I have more weight over in my left forearm, sticking my butt back, and get that knee bent. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Don't you love how I always complain? It's time for the best part, and that's a figure 4 stretch. You're gonna come on up. We'll start with the right first. Take that right foot, cross it over that left thigh, and hang out here a second. You can flex that left foot if you want. Just getting that nice stretch. All right, let's switch sides. Left foot over right. And hang out here a second. Breathe through this. You deserve it. You know what I deserve? A cup of coffee right now. Thanks for joining me. I shall see you soon.